Somewhere where the Atlantic breathes deeply and the wind hums its ancient tune, there lies Halifax, Nova Scotia's beating heart. This is a story of water, of will, and of wonder, where history, resilience, and beauty intertwine. For travelers, dreamers, and wanderers alike, Halifax isn't just a destination. It's a revelation. Halifax, the capital of Nova Scotia, and the largest city in Atlantic Canada. A city born from the sea, shaped by storms, and steered by history. Every stone, every ship, every gust of salt air whispers of centuries past, a place both ancient and alive. Before Halifax was Halifax, the Mi'kmaq people called it Kjipuktuk, meaning the Great Harbour. To them, this was sacred water, a cradle of life and a meeting place of spirits. Every inlet and pine-swept hill still hums with their legacy. In 1749, British Governor Edward Cornwallis arrived with ships, settlers, and a dream, to carve a new stronghold on these wild Atlantic shores. But his arrival also sparked conflict, with the Mi'kmaq, the French, and the very land itself. Halifax was not simply built, it was wrestled from the elements. Citadel Hill rose as a sentinel, a fortress watching over the harbor. For centuries, it guarded not only soldiers, but the spirit of an entire people. Even now, the noon gun echoes across the city, a daily salute to its enduring past. Halifax Harbour, where steel and sea dance endlessly. From warships to whale-watching tours, it is both engine and enchantment. The same waters that carried explorers now carry dreamers. Across the harbour lies Dartmouth, the city of lakes, now forever joined with Halifax. Together they move as one. Two shores, one soul. The ferry that connects them has been running since 1752, the oldest saltwater ferry in North America. To the north, Bedford welcomes with calm elegance, where city meets suburb, and the water rests quietly after its long journey. It's a place of stillness and reflection, where life slows to the rhythm of the tide. Few cities balance wilderness and skyline like Halifax. Here, you can leave a cafe and within minutes be walking through centuries-old pines. In Point Pleasant Park, the sea becomes your soundtrack. On December 6, 1917, the unthinkable happened. Two ships, one carrying explosives, collided in Halifax Harbour. The Halifax Explosion leveled the city, killing 2,000 and injuring thousands more. But from the ashes, Halifax rose stronger, a testament to human spirit. Help came swiftly from Boston, carried by compassion and courage. To this day, Halifax sends Boston its annual Christmas tree, a glowing symbol of gratitude that bridges hearts across oceans. Today, the harbour buzzes with laughter, music, and the aroma of salt and seafood. This is the Halifax Harbourwalk, 3 kilometers of charm, creativity, and pure Atlantic life. Inside these walls, the ocean stories are kept alive, from the Titanic to tall ships. Every exhibit whispers tales of courage, tragedy, and triumph. Here, the sea is both memory and mirror. For over 1 million newcomers, this was the first step into a new life. Their stories, filled with hope and fear, still echo within these walls. Halifax beats with artistic rhythm, from Mi'kmaq crafts to modern masterpieces. In every brushstroke lies the spirit of this maritime land. Art like the sea is infinite here. The port of Halifax hums with life, a global crossroad of trade and tide. It's Canada's window to the world, where every departure is a promise to return. Halifax has faced hurricanes and heartbreak. Juan in 2003, Dorian in 2019. Winds may bend its trees, but not its will. Each storm leaves scars and stories. Winter in Halifax is quiet beauty, frost on windows, laughter by the fire, and music in old pubs. The sea grows cold, but the hearts stay warm. Halifax is a city of thinkers. Over 30,000 students fill its streets with ideas and energy. Knowledge flows here like the tides, renewing, reshaping, and redefining. At the Halifax shipyard, craftsmanship and heritage collide in a roar of steel. Every ship that leaves these waters carries a piece of the city's soul. Halifax tastes like salt, butter, and tradition. Every bite tells a story of fishermen, farmers, and families who built their lives from the sea. Peggy's Cove, a place that feels eternal. The lighthouse stands like a guardian between man and nature, time and tide. Here, the Atlantic speaks louder than words. Every street in Halifax feels like a conversation between past and present. Walk slowly. The walls still whisper. Here, heritage sings, the story of Black Nova Scotians, resilience born from struggle. In Halifax, culture is not preserved, it's lived. The scars of 1917 have healed, but they are never forgotten. Halifax's strength lies in remembrance and renewal. Generations grow by these shores, learning that the sea gives and takes. Yet always, it teaches us to begin again. Every August, the city becomes a stage. Buskers fill the streets with joy, color, and the rhythm of freedom. It's Halifax, unfiltered, uncontained. Halifax cheers with passion. From the ice to the field, this city knows how to host and how to win. From here, the rails stretch westward, toward Montreal, toward dreams. Halifax is both a beginning and an end. Every journey through Halifax begins and ends with flight. The sky here is not a barrier. It's an invitation. Beyond the city's hum lie quiet towns, fertile fields, and patient coastlines. Halifax is more than its skyline, it's a living mosaic of sea and soil. Rain in Halifax isn't melancholy, it's melody. It slows the city's pulse just enough to hear the sea breathing. Summer in Halifax feels endless. Festivals, sunsets, and laughter echoing through warm salt air. It's the season when the harbour feels alive with stories. When autumn comes, Halifax turns to fire, not of destruction, but of beauty. Leaves fall like confetti for the year's farewell. At night, Halifax hums softly. Its heartbeat glows from every window. Steady, familiar, enduring. Bridges define Halifax, not just of steel, but of spirit. Between history and progress, land and sea, past and possibility. The city grows, but never forgets. Halifax builds forward, with roots deep in salt and story. It's the people who make Halifax extraordinary. Kind, humble, fiercely proud, they carry the ocean's heart within them. Every dawn here feels like a beginning. Halifax stands ready, not just to remember, but to imagine. Halifax, where the past anchors, and the future sails. A city shaped by the sea, yet forever reaching for the horizon. For every traveler who arrives, one truth remains. You never really leave Halifax. It sails with you.